Hi, I'm glad that you're interested in Newbery Reading Enrichment. This is your informational screencast so that you can make an informed decision of whether or not you'd like to join the Newbery Reading Enrichment group. We meet during Gear Up. Sixth graders will meet on Tuesdays, seventh graders will meet on Thursdays, and eighth graders will meet on Wednesdays. Meetings will run July through the middle of January. So let's get started. I have you on the Durant Road Middle School website because we have a special section on the Media Center website that's devoted or dedicated to Newbery Reading Enrichment. So let me show you how to find it. We are located under Our School. So if you hover over Our School, you'll see Media Center near the bottom of that list. When you click on that, you're on the Media Center website, and in the left-hand column, there is a page for Newbery Reading Enrichment. This is the page where you'll have information about Newbery Reading Enrichment. I'll do updates here as the meetings progress through the summer and fall. For right now, I have a reminder of the days of the week in which Newbery Reading Enrichment meets, as well as information about it. So Newbery Reading Enrichment is where you read brand new books. So these are books published in 2015 that are written for middle grade readers. And your purpose in the club is to select the ones that you think are the best or the most distinguished. And then those are your guesses as to which books will win the shiny medals that get put on the covers. We've gotten pretty close in the past. We've definitely had students select some books in our collection that have actually won, which is really exciting. So kind of what we're doing is we are mimicking what the adult Newbery Committee, which is a national committee, we are kind of doing the same thing that they are doing, and we're making a really good guess of which books we think should win. So here's our club meeting dates, but I do want to point out what our deadlines are, and these are strict deadlines. If you do not join by the deadline, you are not going to be able to join after that. The deadline to join for tracks 1 and 2 students is on August 13th, and the deadline for tracks 3 and 4 students is August 27th. So make sure you keep those dates in mind. Let me show you a few things on this page. We have some links to some different portions of pages for the Newbery Reading Enrichment group, as well as the book list that is consistently updated. So these books are all published this year, and they are all written for middle grades readers. And I've read in library journals and I've seen on websites that these are really great books that were published this year and that they may be in contention for a medal. Part of Newbery Club is to discuss in person at our meetings, but another big part of it is discussing online on our virtual space, which is our wiki. It's important for you to discuss on the wiki because at your in-person discussions, you only talk to your own grade level, but on the wiki, you get to see what the other 2 grade levels are saying about the same books that you're reading. So on the wiki page, all club members receive a login once they join the club. There's an informational page up front here. You want to focus on the right-hand side where there is a link to all of the books that are in the Media Center collection for the Newbery Club. If you click on one of them, it brings up the title of the book. There's lots of images that students have entered in here. There's links to trailers and reviews. And then there's also a portion at the bottom for students to make comments about the books that they're reading. So this is something that you will do, and it is an expectation as a member of the Newbery Club to contribute both in person and online on the wiki. All right, back on the Media Center Newbery site, if you're interested in joining this club, you're going to complete this online application. If this sounds like something that you'd like to join, I want you to read through this application with your parents. There we are. I want you to read this through with your parents and make an informed decision of whether or not you want to join this year. Make sure that you read this paragraph here. It tells you a little bit of the timeline and what Newbery Club is all about. Our meetings run until January because that's when the Newbery Award is actually given. And then these are the guidelines that you need to make sure that you would abide by. You are responsible for attending meetings. You can't decide in the fall that you don't want to do it anymore. I'm giving you all of the information now up front so that you can make an informed decision. So you need to decide now if you're going to commit to this group. And if you are, then you need to attend meetings regularly now through January. You are also responsible for bringing your materials with you. That means your club books with you to each of our meetings. This is the part that you need to pay very close attention to. You do not join Newbery Club and just read one, maybe two of the books. You need to be a consistent reader. So this club is really for my bookworms, the students who really love to always be reading a book and read a lot of books. The minimum for Newbery is to read at least 2 Newbery books a month. It's very hard once we start voting for the favorites to vote for a book you have not read. So it's really important that you read as many of them as you can. So this is a minimum of at least 2 Newbery Club books a month. I already talked about contributing both in person and online. And you also need to demonstrate good PBIS behavior. If you do not exhibit good behavior, then you are no longer in the club. If all of this sounds like something that you would like to commit to and you've talked to your parents about the time involved as far as reading lots of books and also being very responsible to contribute online on your own time, kind of like it's a homework assignment, then you'll fill out this form. And you'll also make sure at the bottom that you'll submit it when you're done, and that way I will receive it and I'll know that you're an official club member. I am going to make one last point about our need for more titles. We have a lot of Newbery Club copies, but we always need more. So I really encourage you, if you are able to donate a copy to the Newbery collection. You will be the first student to check it out, and we'll also put a special book plate in the front of the book that tells other students that you donated that book to the collection. So I hope that you'll consider that. So once you hit the submit button, I'll be in touch with you with a wiki login. I'll add you to our official attendance roster, and I look forward to you joining the Newbery Club this year. Please make an informed decision. Read through everything very carefully before you decide to join. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Either come see me or you can email me at kziller@wcpss.net.